Hi everyone. Just a few heads up. I'm trying to make use of the beautiful sunlight that we have here in Seattle. But also both Sam and Gracie have just invaded the studio and seem to be like it's playtime. So we shall see what happens. But we are here to craft a sigil for 2019. First did this last year for 2018, where many of you provided words, and I think we had about 8 words altogether. And we crafted a sigil for you to use and focus for the year. So this year, let me grab the list. Chasing down a cat, I put the list somewhere else. So in no particular order, this is just how I wrote them down as everyone's entries came in. We have equity, clear focus, growth, thriving, vibrant, prosperity, bliss, healing, stability, passion, creativity, justice, good health, new friendships, energy, truth, and clarity. There are a few, those were repeated, and so I just put it all down to one list. So, yes, Sam, indeed, that's what we did. So, what I've done so that's a lot of words here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, nearly 20 words. And I find that the sweet spot for crafting a sigil is about 6 to 9. And so what I did was I regrouped the words by common concepts. So I should have a big reveal. So what I've done is put together justice, equity, and truth. I feel they are all very much related, going for the same goal of fairness, of revelation, of equality, of things going to where they should be, right? Clear focus and clarity. It's pretty self-explanatory. Passion and bliss. Bliss is the state of being happy. Passion is what is driving you, and I find that those two kind of paired up is if you're being passionate and you're following your passion, you tend to be also hopefully blissful, we hope. So I like pairing those. Stability. Sort of, I think, its own thing. Because, like, what is stability? Yes, it can link back to justice, equity, and truth, as well as being a base foundation for our next group, growth, prosperity, and thriving. But I feel like it gives a baseline for us to go from. And so with growth and prosperity and thriving, that is all, not only can you have emotional as well as spiritual, physical growth, fiscal growth as well. But the thing is to prosper, to be thriving, to be able to grow. All of these things are interconnected. Energy and vibrant, right? That can be kind of linked to passion, but I think at the same time that the energy is that starting unit. What do you need? That atomic energy moving through. Good health and healing. Good health can be physical health, it can be emotional, could be spiritual, the same with healing. And so that whatever helps us to heal also helps us to maintain good health. I'm putting those two together. New friendships, feel like that pretty much is its own thing. And creativity. Can have some similarities to passion, bliss, energy, and vibrant, but I thought that could go on its own. So, if you are unfamiliar with the sigil crafting method I use, there are 4 steps. Only 3 of them are necessary. Number 1 is define what it is you want to do. What's your goal? What's your problem? And our step 1 here is to craft a sigil for 2019. Number 2 is to brainstorm. I've done that. Very good. Excellent. Good job. Number 3 is design, and that's what we're going to do here. And number 4 is to apply and or acknowledge. So that is totally up to you and how you plan to use it. I will probably take a photo of this and make a blog post for everybody to enjoy, because I think not only the 101 of you who are awesome in participating in this, but I think we can get pretty much everybody on board for moving these things into 2019. So, first thing to do in the design process is to look at these words and see what symbols we might put together for them. And so, I'm just throwing out the list. Stability, we tend to think maybe perhaps a horizontal line. And growth, prosperity, and thriving, we might see an arrow going up. For energy and vibrance, maybe an asterisk, right? And then that little atomic energy, that glitter, as I like to say, spiritual glitter. Passion or bliss, perhaps a heart. That's one thought we could use. clear focus and clarity. I'm going to put an eyeball on that. Whee! Good health and healing can be the plus sign. New friendships. So I'm going to see an X for this. It can also be a breakdown of the chevrons, the little alligators talking to each other. And for creativity, I'm going to put a little spiral. And that spiral technically we might do is coming in and going out. And then for justice, equity, and truth. Also we have that baseline, and we might even see scales coming into that. So a little hangman there. But the main thing in there they're seeing is again that baseline, and where do we go from there? How do we balance things out? So also perhaps an equal sign. So there we go. And nice, we actually have 9 categories here, and 2019 does end in a 9, so nice little correspondence. And the next step is to figure where do we want to start with this. So in this, I'm going to start with the eye. Check. And the next thing I really want to do, maybe this is just my own personal symbolism, but I'm seeing that heart here, and I'm thinking about the creativity here, and I want to use those spirals to create a type of open heart. Alright, so creativity, that's surrounding the eye and the focus. Our passion and bliss is also moving out from our clarity here. And energy and vibrance, let's put that little asterisk down here at the center. Maybe it's going to extend out. Boom. And good health and healing, let's put that here at the base. So we have that plus sign. And technically as well, we can have how justice and equality and truth. Actually, I feel like those equal signs need to come out from here. So these can be our baseline, what we are reaching out for, so that we have that. And so that we're also kind of mimicking this here. So that line of stability going through. It could actually put the line going right into the eye here. I like that. That gives us our stability going right to the focus. It's entering the circle. And for prosperity and growth, as well as what are we missing? New friendships coming in here. I'm going to say for that new friendship, let's go to those chevrons and have them out here for listening and being open to what's going on. And perhaps the last thing for growth coming out of here. We have that. And that gives us a check off of all of these different things coming in. But as a design, I feel like it still needs a little something. So I'm going to fill in those little dots here. And I'm going to do these in little groups of 3. 3 because that gets us back to 9. All right, so 3, 3, and 3. And lastly, perhaps somewhere to go here. Where is our potential? Let's just take that little open circle right there. So that open circle is the potential that we have for all of this and how we're going to fill that in. This might be actually where you place whatever thing is that you want to focus on, and so you might change out that circle for something, whether it's a word or a particular idea or whatever you're looking at. So you can put that right in there. So what I'll do is I'm going to clean this up because as you can see it's a little lopsided from the board, but I'm going to get you in here a little closer. There you go. There is our 2019 sigil. And stay tuned for a graphic that you can use that's going to be a little more neater and balanced than that. But thank you all for supporting me in 2018, and 2019 is going to be very exciting. There are a lot of big things on the horizon that I will be revealing as time goes on, not just the Oracle deck, there are many other exciting things. So I hope you have a wonderful, safe, happy, healthy New Year's, and see you all again soon. Thank you. Bye.